You have no idea what you almost missed. Something divine has been chasing you, calling your name in the middle of the night while you were fast asleep, while the world was quiet, and your heart was finally still enough to hear heaven whisper. Archangel Michael's care for you has been like a guardian who loves too much, fights too hard, and now cries too much. Last night he called your name. He cried, not because he was weak, music, but because he knew what was going to happen. He knows you will not notice until music it is too late. Do not skip this again. Please take a quick break now. Type Amen in music, the comments right now. If this message moves you, or if you have a feeling that music, this is not a coincidence, not for me, but to let heaven know that you are there, that you are listening, music, and that you are ready to receive what is being sent your way. Don't leave me yet. This is just the start. It took hours to get to you, music already. You will not be able to say, no one warned me, if you don't notice this. Dear one, their music is a strange thing going on behind your back. There is something going on that you cannot even feel yet. Things are starting to happen, but heaven does. It is Archangel Michael. God has been keeping music a close eye on the movement and energy shift that is happening. Archangel Michael begged to be able to tell you what he knows, and that is it. God gave him one more chance. This message right now, give them one more chance. He said, just one. That is music, the reason you are here. This is why you feel like your heart is pulling in music a strange way, like an alarm going off in the background. Do not music pass it by, not now, not like the other warnings. This one, it is about you. What you are about to hear could keep your name, your future, and something you music prayed for safe. Last night, Archangel Michael stood in front of the gates of heaven, but this time he wasn't carrying a sword. He was crying. He has never looked so scared. Even the angels that usually watch over him were music quiet. They are not listening. He said, they have no idea what is going to happen. I cannot protect them if they skip again. In his kindness, God said, then go speak now, beloved. You music don't understand how bad this is. It is not about being scared. It has to do with music being ready. It is because someone, a known person, is doing something behind your back. Things are going to change in your home. A choice is being made. A choice is being made behind closed music doors. If you don't listen now, Archangel Michael says, you will not know the truth until music it is too late. They have worked hard to hide this from you. This name, this truth, and this twist. But God saw it. Music, you are being asked to learn about it now before it destroys something holy in your life. The person who seems normal around you is not who you think they are. Behind that smile is a lie. Archangel Michael has seen what will happen if you don't do something soon. This message isn't just being shown to you. There was a divine plan for this to happen. A secret reveal and a moment you are not supposed to see until today. Do not joke around with it. Some truths cannot music be changed once they have been delayed. This is one of them. Archangel Michael cried because you don't pay attention to the little things. Strange chills, the vivid dreams, the people who come to see you at 3:00 a.m. That isn't a mistake. That is not something you made up. That is heaven's way of handling emergencies. For those who have been through too much, it is how they get to the people they love the most. Music, that is why Archangel Michael keeps coming back. You have been through enough pain. God has seen enough. You have to choose to hear this now. Though this message doesn't come in a different form, you don't get another chance. We have picked you to get it first. Music before something changes quickly, since you are still here in the spirit world. Music time is running out. There was a real countdown. It was witnessed by Archangel Michael. Things are building up to something big. A huge revelation that will change your life, your home, and a key relationship. Someone you really believed in is being music put to the test, and the time is almost up. It was so close that Archangel Michael broke the rules and cried in front of all the other angels. That is not something he does. It wasn't a sword fight this time though. It was a fight to get your attention, because if you skip this, the miracle that was meant for you will be given to someone else. You will be confused about why you get so close but never receive. It was never meant for you to find this today. But here you are. There is no chance in that. That is Archangel Michael changing the course of time to bring you here. He is now whispering through this message. Do not skip this. Not again. Beloved, miracles are aware to keep something from you, from someone you love very much. That is not because they want to hurt you, but because they don't want to lose you. Still, heaven gets more involved the longer they wait. Your destiny is decided. Right now is part of your test. What you do in response to this message will set the tone for the next 7 days. Beloved, miracles are aware. They wait for a short time. They knock once or twice and then they are sent somewhere else. You are at that edge, warns Archangel Michael. That thin line between getting everything and seeing it go to someone else. This time, please don't stand still. Your angels are making a noise. Heaven is telling you right music now that something is wrong because your spirit knows it. It is not anxiety that is making your stomach twist and your heart beat fast. There is spiritual urgency in that. You have been here before, but not music like this. There is a due date this time. If it comes out too late this time, the truth is dangerous. You wish you could see what Archangel Michael sees. You would drop to your knees, not out of fear, but because you would be so aware of what has been going on behind your back for just a second. The prayers that almost got to heaven. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let us open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. The tears that God took from your pillow. Now comes the hard part. The sneaky attacks that never hurt you because Archangel Michael stopped them while you slept. And now comes the last and hardest part. You have to decide for him. You have to decide for him. Pick to hear, pick to believe. Pick to think that this message wasn't sent by accident. What you unlock next, music, will change your whole story. If you do that, so beloved, you are still reading. In this case, your soul knows something that your mind doesn't yet. Just a little bit of your attention. A small hole in your heart was all heaven needed to music. Get the message across that Archangel Michael has been carrying for days. He has been following your name, protecting your way and stopping something bad from getting to you. But the line is getting thinner now. Their music is a new choice, and if you don't pay attention to this now, the shield he put around your life might fall apart. He cannot hold it by himself any longer. This is what Archangel Michael says. There is a private conversation going on behind closed doors about you. Even better, those people are not strangers. They are people you know and have laughed, shared memories, and put a lot of trust in. But what they say isn't pure. Their words aren't empty. It is up to them making plans for your future without you knowing about it. In the spirit, Archangel Michael has music been trying to stop it. That being said, heaven can only go so far without you. That is why this message was music sent out. Not to scare you, but to wake you up. Something I cannot explain because your name is being said by people who shouldn't be. You should know why right now a miracle is going around you. Something music strong, something I cannot explain. It looks like a simple chance, a meeting, a connection, or a sudden change of plans. That is not all. Archangel Michael says, it is a music response to a prayer you said in your head when you were at your worst. When it seemed like nothing was working and no one was paying attention, you didn't think anyone in heaven heard it, but God did. He also made sure that your request music came at the right time. Now is the right time this week, but you need to keep your eyes open as you walk, because it will not come with a loud alert. From the outside, it will look fine until you go inside. After that, everything will feel divinely different. But here is the risk. At the same time, there is also a distraction, a tempting thing, a test, something that is meant to keep you from stepping into the miracle that has been planned just for you. So this message needs to be sent right away. You could lose your promise, or even worse, be late on it by months if you don't respond correctly. Music to what is coming. That is not what heaven wants. That is not what Archangel Michael wants. You can choose though. This is the point where listening turns into taking part. Right. I receive in the comments, if you are not going to ignore this, put it off or look away again. That one claim is more than just words. Music, you agree to it. It is in line. Heaven is already moving towards you, and all you have to do is say yes. Laws of the spirit world work like that. You have free will which God gave you. Right now, that free will is either letting something in or keeping it out. Please pay close attention. Someone is about to talk to you. According to Archangel Michael, something, please pay close attention. Something, a sentence that does not seem small. It will be a confirmation of this message. When you hear it, you will know it. It will feel wrong, like you have been there before. Do not pass it by. Do not ignore it, because it means that everything is set up for your next big breakthrough. Don't run away, hide, or act like this isn't happening. Don't hide this message like you did the last one. Heaven saw that and forgot about it, but this time they are really paying attention. This window will not stay open for long. There is also someone who emotionally or physically left you a long time ago. They might be alive now or watching from above. Music, you have been getting a message though. Archangel Michael says it needs to be done right away. They need you to understand the truth. They didn't say that when they were close to you, something they feel bad about hiding. It is now that they begged God to let you hear it. Part of their plea is this message. Pay close attention to the nudges you get in the next 24 hours. It will whisper in the songs. Names, music pop up out of nowhere, too vivid of dreams. There is no chance in them. They are codes. They also hold the key to the next miracle. We didn't forget about you, not left behind, and definitely not cursed. You were marked, picked, cared for. You were marked. Giving to this work through the link in the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not music go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. Let go of your seed and see what God brings. Music back into your life. Yes, even though it didn't seem like it, even the music nights when you cried so hard you couldn't speak and ask God, "Are you even real?" That was also heard by Archangel Michael. He spoke back in a whisper, "But your sadness was too loud. It is not your fault. God in heaven gets it." But now your heart is less hard. The shell is broken. That was all they needed. They could come in and fix what was broken with just one hole, not just on the outside, but also on the inside. The type of pain you didn't say anything about. The kind that you hid under smiles. If you let it, that healing can start now. You must do one thing though. Take one step, one brave music thing. You need to let go of the that keeps coming up in your mind. The music mistake, the broken heart, the chance that was lost, the person who picked someone else. It is still on your back and it is taking up too much room where your miracle should be. Give it up. It is not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve peace, be in whole happiness, and it has been waiting for you after you let go. Archangel Michael is ready to protect you as you move forward, but you have to move first. His wings are spread out. He has his sword out. You have to tell him, "Yes, I am ready." Okay, you music stayed. That tells heaven everything it needs to know, because the truth is that this message wasn't meant for everyone. Some people might not be able to hear it spiritually. You music did stay though. Now Archangel Michael is getting closer and is ready to show you what has been hidden from view. There will be a huge change in your life that would be too much for you to handle all at once. That is why God is putting it together slowly, one piece at a time. That being said, the key that opens all the blessings is inside you. The key, the confirmation of that music is this message. Now is the time to act. If you feel that this message is not a one-time thing, but part of a long-term alignment, signing up isn't about getting notifications. Music, it is about getting ready to stay in the flow of the prophetic. You choose consistency over chance when you subscribe music. and you stay in tune with how heaven is working in your life step by step. You cannot music figure out why things almost work out and then fall apart, why some people get close and then leave. Music why success shows up and then goes away. It is not a curse, it keeps you safe. Some doors in heaven didn't open music because what was on the other side would have slowed down your destiny. That job, that person. In that case, the answer was not no shifting was what it was. Archangel Michael says the wait is over now, though in heaven the green light has been given, but there is one catch. Before you can see the proof, music you have to leave. That is the test of faith. Most people skip that part. Do not skip it. People are calling you by name in places you haven't been yet. God is putting people in your path who want to help you. Even though they don't know your whole story, they are drawn to your name and energy. There is divine orchestration there. Angels are music whispering your name into the hearts of the right people, which is what they do best. You must prepare your mind, emotions, and spirit for the miracle to happen. Get the room clean for what you prayed for. Don't just hope, prepare. That act of faith tells heaven, I think it is going to happen. It comes faster than you thought possible. If you act like it is already yours also, someone is keeping a close eye on you. Someone you might not even know. They have seen you get stronger, bigger, and go through hard times. It has moved them. That is, they have been quiet and waiting. It was time. Heaven says that this person wants to tell you something, but they are scared music, not of you, but of how strongly they feel because of your influence in their lives. Archangel Michael claims they are experiencing a spiritual awakening, and there will be a talk in 6 days. Maybe by sending a message, perhaps in person, but everything will change. Don't be scared. Listen, this person is a part of your lucky day. Let's talk about when to do things. Time is not what you think it is, says Archangel Michael. Time is distorted in the spiritual realm, and you, beloved, are about to go through something that heaven calls accelerated alignment. That means that something that should have taken years will happen in just a few days. You need to be ready to move, though, when the sign shows up. It is going to feel bad, not expected, like a sudden change of plans. Don't try to fight it. Forget about it. You are being led by Archangel Michael. He will clear the music way for you as you walk. You will miss it if you wait for everything to make sense. You must be brave to see this miracle. Archangel Michael also saw something when you were a child, a time you forgot, a word that hurt you, a belief that slowly took root in your heart. Perhaps I'm not enough. You don't realize how much that lie music has changed your life. You are afraid to speak up when you should have. It made you put up with things when you should have left. Today is the last day that lie gets to live inside you, says Archangel Michael. Heaven is changing who you are. You are music, not hurt. You are not behind. We haven't forgotten about you. You have been picked. It is safe for you. You were sent just for this moment, Archangel Music Michael cried. Not because you are failing, but because you are getting closer and closer. Music still, the enemy has been trying to take your attention away from the moment by giving you small problems, bad thoughts, and pointless arguments. Don't fall for it. Pay attention. Keep your energy safe. You don't have to answer all of them. You don't have to tell everyone about yourself. God sees your heart. They need your attention right now. Your destiny is just outside the door. It is as easy as opening it. Music right now, there is a miracle in your life that looks like a problem. Yes, music in disguise, you prayed for clarity, but instead something got more complicated. Music that is not a mistake. It is a setup. It looks like a mess. But Archangel Michael says it is just the ground shaking to make room for something new. Don't try to manage it, believe music it. Some storms don't come to destroy. They show up to clear the way. Also, beloved, your way is being made clear right now as you read this. It may not be clear to you yet, but you will soon see that this was the moment when everything changed. Pay close attention, because Archangel Michael is about to say something that heaven doesn't usually let people know. Something with your name on it, music, is being looked over spiritually and physically. It could be a contract, a file, or something else. This is okay, great. It changes your future too. There was a delay, but it is now being fixed. A choice will be made that helps you. But once more, your energy needs to match what you want to happen. Keep your faith. Stay in the right place. Talk about life, because the things you say help heaven finish what your prayers began. As the angels get closer, Archangel Michael stands over your life with a divine order ready to be carried out. Waits, though, not because he is not sure. It is not because he is weak. but because the answer yes is stronger than you think. When you are in the spirit world, obedience is the key to divine war. There is someone on your spiritual team waiting for you to say, I believe, I receive. Because heaven will move as soon as you do. As soon as you trust, the mood changes and the thing that has been put off, delayed, or sent in the wrong direction will rush in like flood water breaking through a dam. But only if you stay there, just as long as you are open. If you don't music skip this, that is, there will be a turn that no one saw coming. It will not make sense when it happens. According to Archangel Michael, it could even be a little scary. But don't let your human eyes fool you. It is not a problem. It changes things, and the enemy often sense confusion right before a big change. You will start to doubt the people you care about. Things you used to be sure about will become less clear to you. You could even feel by yourself. However, this is not leaving. Yes, it is activation. Archangel Michael is taking away the noise in your life so your music can hear the real message. God isn't quiet. He picks and chooses. You should stay close because he is about to tell you what to music do next. Listen up. Thanks to your obedience, something big had to be cancelled. Music you had no idea. But Archangel Michael says that both a spiritual and a physical trap was set. A lie was starting to form a music plan, and there was your name in it. However, heaven changed the plan because you were humble, forgave someone who didn't deserve it, and spoke love instead of hate when you could have threw up. You have no idea how close that attack was. God smiled as Archangel Michael stopped it. Now you are not only safe, but you are also being rewarded. You are being written a divine reversal in your favor. What the enemy meant to do harm is now being turned into a testimony that will shock you. Your enemies will not know what to do. They will be confused about why their plans didn't work out. They will be confused about why you keep getting up. It is not luck though. It is not a mistake. It is a divine covering. Archangel Michael has been told to walk with you for 21 days, getting closer each day, and something will break in those 21 days. A pattern, worry, something that has happened over and over again in your life. Your effort will not break it. Your surrender will. The change will hit you. It will get lighter. There will be no more war. That being said, music all starts with your faith. And as an act of faith, type Amen in the comments if your faith is growing right now. No matter how small or weak it is, heaven doesn't need you to be perfect. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now stay right here with me because, as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. It responds music to how willing you are. That word should make you agree with what God is doing behind the scenes. You are not making up the pull you feel now. That is the hand of God on your shoulder. The most holy part of the message is now here. If you feel that holy weight touching your soul right now, do not stay silent. Declare your alignment by typing, "My path is protected and cleared," in the comments below. When you speak these words into existence, you set a spiritual boundary that turns every hidden weapon of the enemy into a tool for your elevation. As this music awakening grows inside, you know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns music into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Music, Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already music planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Archangel Michael begged God to let you hear it. There is someone whose name music keeps coming back to you. You have tried to forget about them. You have tried to move on. You have prayed, cried, and begged music for a clear picture. but the link between you and this person isn't normal in a spiritual way. Archangel Michael has been shown by heaven how you will connect. The love is real, but it has not been right now. One of you is still getting better. Still hidden was the other one. But now there is a chance for a divine music reconciliation, not a promise possible. And both of you need to hear the call for it to work in songs, dreams, and omens. Archangel Michael has spoken to both of you. Soon one of you will reach out. Do not turn it down right away. Pay attention, feel, pick, and choose, because this could be the talk that fixes everything. The talk music that makes everything right again. Archangel Michael says that within the next 72 hours, you will know for sure if this is really for you. Only you know for sure if it is. Perhaps a message. It could be a dream. It could be a music old picture that falls out of a drawer. Pay attention, because this moment could change your whole love life if you honor it based on divine purpose, not on outdated patterns. You were never meant to settle for love that keeps you alive. Sacred love is what God wants for you. Love that gets better. Love that lasts, but the truth comes first in exchange for forgiveness. Heaven has already begun writing a conversation about this. Are you ready? As this holy message comes to a close, there is one more truth that music needs to be told more clearly than ever. This is your moment to step out of the past and into sacred reconciliation. I invite you to type, "I open my heart to divine love and restoration," in the comments right now. Writing this isn't just a gesture, it is your active release of old bitterness, giving heaven full permission to rewrite your story with grace. You are not behind schedule. You are still not too far away. You are not so broken that it cannot be fixed. That voice in your head that says music you missed it, messed it up, or lost your chance is not God. That is a shame. Shame also lies. There are no human clocks in heaven. It works on divine time. Your time is now, says Archangel Michael. It was not for nothing that we cried, lost, and had to wait. This was preparation. Everything starts to move after you have listened, stayed, and received. Here is what heaven wants from you. Say this out loud today, even if you only whisper it. I get what is music meant for me. My fears are surrendered. I walk right into my miracle. I believe that heaven music knows just what I need. An angel takes off when you say that. Archangel Michael assumes command. Doors start to open. It goes from being a warning to being your breakthrough in the message you just got. Now, as the spiritual atmosphere above you grows bigger, Archangel Michael stays music still. His eyes are both fierce and kind, like they want to protect you, because he knows what is going to happen. It was seen by him. He has already been down that path. He has set traps, music shown liars to be lying, redirected pain, and even stopped time to give you a head start, which is something God only does very rarely. Music, you still don't know if you are loved, if you are important. Beloved, this whole message and this whole moment was planned just for you. Not a bunch of people, not most people. You, God knew that you were ready to hear what other people still don't want to hear. That is what Archangel Michael says. You are now being trusted with something holy because your spirit stayed open. A secret from heaven that music almost no one will ever learn. That is what Archangel Michael says. Listen with all of your heart, not just your ears. They are about to learn the truth about you. When they do, the people who music made fun of you will whisper your name with awe. It has been years since you have been spiritually hidden, not because you were music weak, but because you were being built up. The covering is now coming off. You are about to be shown. Your light, your purpose, music, and your voice are about to be clear to everyone. People who talked about you behind your back told lies and said you would never make it. We music will see heaven do something in your life that no one could stop. Now is no longer the time of delay. Music, you are about to walk into something that was made just for you, but for the next level, you need to be a part. Let's tell the truth. You have been carrying people who were never meant to be in this chapter. You already know it. They make you feel bad. They say things that hurt your dreams. Music, no one cares about your growth, but you stay because you feel guilty, because of the past, and because you are lonely. That is all Archangel Michael has to say. It is time. Take off the tie with love. Separate. May we poison your miracle from the inside. If you bring them with you into the next move, heaven has already shown them what is in their heart. You saw it, you could feel it, you just didn't want to say it. But now is not the time to be emotional. Now is the time to follow through. Music, and what will come back is restoration. Not just getting back what you lost. Not at all. something better, more substantial, not expected. The way God does things will surprise you. He fixes you up. It will look like favor some of the time. Some of it will look like money that just shows up. Some of it will look like people coming back and saying sorry, but you will be the one who gets the most beautiful restoration. Peace that doesn't go away. Being sure of yourself that doesn't shrink. Joy that doesn't come from outside sources. Soon you will wake up and realize, I am no longer afraid. I am finally whole again. Claim that complete wholeness before it even hits your physical eyes. Write I am whole, fearless, and restored in the comments below. As your fingers type those words, visualize every broken piece of your heart locking back into place, sealing your spirit against fear forever. And beloved, no one or nothing will be able to touch you when you feel that way. There is one more thing that Archangel Michael needs to say. Something holy. You need to hear this now, even though you will not fully understand it music yet. Moving places is going to happen. Yes, the real world, your home, your town, your job, the world music around you is about to change in some way. Not for chaos, but to get things in order. Heaven knows where you live, who is near you, and what kind of energy is there, and they have decided it is no longer good enough. Your calling should show up in your space. Because of this, you will soon be shown how to make a change. A move, change. A move, change. It could happen quickly. Music, don't fight it even if it makes you scared. God is moving you to keep music what He is about to give you safe. You don't build palaces on ground that isn't stable, and your foundation is being made stronger. As the next 7 days go music by, pay close attention to what just falls away. That is divine taking away. When God takes away something, it always hurts at first and makes sense in the end. Give it up. The friendship that ends, the chance that slides away. The person who moves away, it is not being turned down. It is about positioning. You ask for peace, growth, and direction. It looks like this. Believe in the pruning music, because moving up comes after being pruned. You will remember this moment when your miracle comes true, which it will. This peaceful spot, only your words and those of Archangel Michael. When you turn around, music, you will see that heaven was watching. God did hear. They really did keep you safe when no one else could see what was going on. You will be in a new place with a full heart and say to yourself, now I know why I had to wait, since the next part will be worth it. Now, beloved, say it with your spirit. I am ready. I am not going to skip this. I believe in the time. I am now walking with heaven. Seal this moment before we go any further. Right. I am ready in the comments music if you are done putting things off, pulling back, or questioning what God has planned for your life. It is not about hype. It has to do with placement. Music and those who set themselves up will see things that other people don't know. That Archangel Michael is no longer crying as you say those words. He is happy. The sword fell wide wings, seeing you become the music person that heaven always knew you were. Something changed in the spirit. As soon as you said, I am ready, the door opened. There was a delay. Someone or something dark that was watching you quietly moved back, because you are now in sync with God's timing. Archangel Michael doesn't have to fight as hard now that you have finally come to your destiny. Getting music it right is not the point. It is about being there. Also, beloved, you are here. You did it. Music, you paid attention the whole time, and heaven just put a blessing on your name. But now comes the last part, the landing of miracles. A lot of people stop here right before it comes, since it gets heavy, peaceful, feeling lonely, not clear. But Archangel Michael tells them, do not act on your feelings this coming week. Move based on what you are told. You prayed for something to happen, but it will not look like you thought it would. It might come decked out as duty, like silence, as someone you didn't music expect. It might even look like you lost something. But hold on, do not music act right away. God, end the scene. The spiritual movie is over, but the plot twist hasn't music happened yet. Oh, it will take your breath away when it comes. Some writing, music, a call, a door. The 3 things that change. That is the 3 things that will change for you. 3 things are being sent off, says Archangel Michael. 1 will say yes, 1 will get longer, 1 will come true. We are shifting right now from waiting for a promise to receiving it. In the comments below, type, I receive my 3 divine answers now. Make this declaration with absolute certainty, signaling to the spiritual realm that you are spiritually positioned to handle the breakthrough heading your way. You have to be emotionally still, though, in order to receive them. The bad guy wants you to be tired, angry, music distracted, and impatient. Do not let him have what he wants. Do not move, watch out, hold on tight. You are done with the tough parts already. The reward is coming next, but it can only fall in calm places. Now let's go music even deeper, because heaven believes you can hear what most people cannot. Someone wants your anointing more than you do. They are not going to say it. They might even seem helpful, but deep down they don't like your light. They get scared every time music you take a step forward. They know deep down that you were chosen. Archangel Michael is not telling you this to make you suspicious. He is telling you so that you can keep your energy safe. Do not fight them through the link in the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Do not let them see it, just raise in silence. These things get smaller as you go up. This isn't about getting even. It is about music getting free as they keep an eye on you. Heaven is getting ready to take you so far ahead that they will not be able to catch you. I now give you your divine instruction. The 3 days that follow are holy. They should be treated like holy ground. Get up early, write how you feel. Watch out for signs, numbers, dreams, people who reach out without a reason. These are not just random events. They are the ways that God's will gets done. Something will break on the 3rd day. Something you have been working on for months, and all of a sudden you will feel it. It will feel like the air is lighter. It will feel different in there. What is going to happen will feel like it to you just for 72 hours. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let us finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Don't let fear stop you. Heaven will do something that no person could do. Dear ones, miracles follow a pattern. Music, this is the pattern you are in right now. Attention, alignment, revelation, reward. The warning has been music sent to you. You picked the lineup. You are now in revelation. The reward comes next. That is the reason Archangel Michael cried. He told you that not because you were failing, but because he knew that music, if you could just get to this point, everything else would fall into place like divine dominoes. Music, and now that you are here, nothing can stop what is going to happen. Also, this is where a lot of people drift off right before they find happiness. Don't be one of them. You promise to keep in touch with the instructions that protect your promise when you subscribe. Music being present is what keeps prophetic alignment going, and it is also how you stay connected to what God is building next. Music, expect conversations that hurt you in the past to help you heal. Get ready to feel calm about things you used to stress about all of a sudden. You should expect love from someone who has never been brave enough to tell you how they feel. You should expect doors to open in places you weren't invited. Prepare music for surprises. Favor you cannot explain. Protection from sight. You have been through enough pain to expect miracles. You have had to wait long enough. God now says, let music there be reward. That is right. That is how it is. Archangel Michael is done talking for now. The message is still going on because the things that heaven just sent into your life are still moving, unfolding, and fitting together. It is possible that you cannot see it yet, but your name shines in the spirit world. The angels have stopped moving and are now watching what will happen next. The happy event has already left heaven. It is on its way. Now it is not your job to chase, not to beg, not to be sure, but to get. and this was always meant for you to hear it. Your spirit knew. That is why you stayed. Music, that is why you didn't stop reading even though you wanted to. For some reason, deep inside, you said, "This is for me, this is real." And beloved, it is. It is not fun to do this. This isn't making things up. There is divine intervention here, a spiritual save, a change, music of direction, a message from above that God never forgot about you and never took his eyes off of your future. The next 14 days will set the tone for music the rest of your year. There will be sudden changes, strange music silence, very quick rise, plus a big surprise. Don't worry though, music, that is what it looks like when God lines things up. It is not always very loud. It is exact, well planned. Be quiet like how God operates. Archangel Michael has already started to walk ahead of you, music, to plan the next steps. But there is still one more test. It could happen in silence. Someone from your past could come back, not because they have changed, but because they can tell your energy is getting stronger. Use your mind. Don't let old comforts take your attention away from your new goal. You have grown up from who you used to be, says Archangel Michael. Don't go back just because you normally would. You should also use this powerful music time to say what you want, not wish. Say it out loud, note it down, be brave. The same God who let this message music get to you is now waiting for you to tell him what to do. What do you need? What do you need? What are you ready to get? Say it out loud, make it clear. Because clarity, music makes heaven happy. The person who comes after you will, music, be proud to say your name. When the next door opens, it will not close again. When the next amount of money comes in, you will not feel upset, guilty, music, or scared. The next love you find will be safe, real, and deep. The next you will be unable to be stopped. Archangel Michael will be with you through music it all, looking at a fight, keeping quiet, grateful. He has stopped crying now that he knows you hurt him. He knows that you got it. He knows you are ready now. Okay, go ahead, get up, let the light in, take a deep breath. Say, I am ready for the miracle, music, with all your heart. The divine shift is okay with me. I now walk with God. Say again, in the sky, we heard music, you and we are coming. The sky wrote this message. Divine breath carved it and it was sent straight to your soul. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It is done. It is locked up. You can have it. And just like that, the silence that was around you before became the sound of God's confirmation. What was buried is no longer there. Things that were held up are no longer stuck. What was taken from you is already coming back to you stronger, fuller, and better. This wasn't just a message, beloved. Yes, this was your okay, the green light from heaven to finally live the life that music was planned for you before you were born. Don't shrink anymore. Don't wait for signs any longer. There are signs here. This moment is holy. Music watchers, Archangel Michael makes sure that your spiritual alignment is right. He has opened up his wings again. They are made longer. Why? An angel will only fly ahead when something big is about to happen on earth. He also sees things you don't fully understand. Things are going to change for good in your life. The time in heaven just stopped. It is now officially the start of a new season. The goal of this one will not be to stay alive. It will be based on promises. Music, God is no longer just answering prayers. He is giving rewards for obedience. You stayed true even when you weren't sure. People made fun of your hope, but you kept believing. Being angry didn't get through to music. You stayed nice. Heaven saw everything. This reward will not be small because of this. It will be open to everyone. It will not be a question and it will not be possible to undo. It will not be possible to say it was luck because there will be signs of God all over the way it gets there. Now is the time to make this clear because Archangel Michael wants you to hear it. The next part of your life has music already begun. You will not have to say anything about it. You will not have to show proof. You will, music, not have to follow anyone or anything. Everything that is meant for you is being sent to you by name. If you feel calm in the next few days, that is confirmation. When you suddenly feel detached from old things, that is elevation. If people fall off, don't go after them, thank them. If chances start music coming your way, take them, don't question it. It feels like this when you have favor. You now know that favor is real. Even when it is not loud, before his voice goes quiet again, Archangel Michael tells you this last truth. This message wasn't found. You got this message. It found you just as you were getting ready to rise. No one will understand how deep what you just got is. That is fine. They were not meant for this. This is what you, heaven, and the warrior who never gave up fighting for your future said to each other. Archangel Michael, who was with you during the darkest music nights and will be with you during the brightest ones, is here. Beloved, you should live differently from now on. Pray with more confidence. Music, feel more love. Expect more. The world will soon notice that you are not the same person you used music to be. Heaven is looking down. Archangel Michael is on the move. Your lucky day has come, and now it starts. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you will not just receive blessings. Music, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny music pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. If you desire to deepen music, your connection, join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the pinned comment. Music, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, by accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content, music, and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and music speedy progress toward your destiny. Take the step.